Welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Your 2024 New York Yankees.
About to get started here, and on the mound now, Nestor Cortes Jr. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Okay, all set to go. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Swinging a foul straight back.
Going out now.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Jorge Mateo now, maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Right through there for a strike. Cortes, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was born in Cuba. One out, bases empty. And that one is inside, ball one.
Hey, we got one here.
Trying to bunt his way on. Rizzo. Throw, save. And that was close.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
One gone, runner at first. Anthony Santander at the plate. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Hey, we got one here.
Step off throw to first. Mateo back safely. Mateo leads off first with one away. Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Kicks and fires. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 1-2 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Now it's going to be Colton Cowser. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at the corners, one away. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first.
Yeah, we got one here.
That misses the zone. Ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a count 1-2. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Kicks and deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Fought off foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That's off the mark. 1-1. Two on, 2 outs.
Outside, that's the ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Back here in New York and on the hill, Zach Eflin.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ryan O'Hearn stands in now and watches strike 1.
Here we go.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
And the slider just misses. Two down. Battling here as he fouls it away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Here comes the pitch. And another ball. Payoff pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Judge puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Ramon Urias in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Hey, 2-way now.
2 outs. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man at second here with 2 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Volpe sends it to first, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. Back in the Bronx at the plate, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
The pitch. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. And the pitch. Going to count 1 and 2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Recognized that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 down.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Jorge Mateo getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Anthony Santander. Wouldn't chase that time. Two outs, base is empty. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Off the mark there, and it's 2-2. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. and here it comes. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
No, that's low.
Hey, 2 outs.
2 outs.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
2-0. To the right side. Collected by Torres. They take the force out, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Orioles nothing.
Hey, no outs.
And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Now at the plate, Adley Rutschman. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. The line to kick the pitch. And a foul ball.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
And another ball.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Hey, plays it 1 now.
Bounce to third. Chisholm. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Volpe on the run, sends it over to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Orioles nothing. Back for more from the Bronx. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ramon Urias. Cortes back to work. That one missed.
You know, these Orioles need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that one fouled off. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Torres. The throw to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball.
All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps.
The Yanks leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Outside, and the count's even at 2. Got him swinging. Back to the top of the lineup, Gunnar Henderson digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Hard on the ground to first. Rizzo takes it to the bag, and the Orioles set down in order. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They trail it here 4-0. Back in the Bronx, top of the 6th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Jorge Mateo. And he deals. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
On the ground to first, Rizzo takes it himself, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The batter, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. A switch hitter batting right. There's a strike.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And now 2 gone.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Cowser in the box now. No balls and a strike. That misses. And 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out. New inning getting started. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. The Orioles in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
That one pushed foul.
Hey, we got no
And a pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. And a curve is down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Into center. LeMahieu on his way over. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. There's a strike.
One down, one down.
Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And now it's going to be Ryan Mountcastle. Just missed.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And it's even up. Man at first, one away. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Urias in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Verdugo gets under it. And that is that. And the Orioles leave one. They're down 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Here's the 0-1. And strike 2. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. And now the lefty. And he hits a ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
So the lineup flips over. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. In there at the knees.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area. Everything came together perfectly for him right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That's a hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third, and it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
And the batter now, Anthony Santander. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
One out, one out.
Henderson, the runner at third. Mateo at first. One gone. The pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Cowser stands in now and watches strike one. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The Orioles with a chance to get back into it. And we're in the top of the 8th. Not even close there. 1-2 the count. That one lifted to left. Verdugo gets under it. He makes the grab. And that is that. Orioles strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.